For God's sake, please stop running ads, especially when you have no idea what you're doing. Do this instead. Get fucking jacked. I'm just kidding. But what you guys need to understand is a lot of people, probably yourself as well, or you've seen others, a lot of you start running ads. And this video is kind of all on a whim. I just got back from Italy. I was literally in Rome just traveling. And then I got an idea because I kind of see people keep running shit fucking ads. People keep testing bullshit and keep people just keep pumping money and wasting money in ads when they have no system, no strategy, no proper way of actually making money. And the reason why I feel like this has maybe been the case, especially recently, is because you see a lot of people do well in drop shipping where or running e-commerce or just like branded drop shipping, whatever. You see a lot of people, they need to run ads to make money, right? And everybody's testing, 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 testing until they eventually get a winner, right? Now, this is not the case in other aspects like an info business or things like that, because what ends up happening is you just pump a bunch of ads and you just test a bunch of shit, then you get bad clients or you just lose a bunch of money, right? So I'll put it to you this way, very simply. If you're going to be running ads, here's how you should look at it. Ads are basically just fuel to the fire, okay? So you're just adding fuel to the fire. However, if you have no idea what you're doing, if you add fuel to the fire, it's going to explode and you're going to create a forest fire, right? And that's not something you want because then you burn the whole forest down and then you're in LA, right? All jokes aside, because a lot of people lost their homes and whatever, but genuinely speaking, like that's the way you should look at ads. So why are you pumping a bunch of money into ads if you have no proven system, nothing that actually works, no funnel, no way of closing, etc., etc.? You're just losing a bunch of money. And even if you're making some money off of it, you're extremely just leaving yourself so much money on the table because your systems aren't really working. So unless you've actually had a proven system, everything works like it's supposed to, then you shouldn't be running ads. Okay. So I'm here to tell you what you should do instead, right? Instead, you should get jacked, start getting the gym, get your sleep, whatever. That's just gonna help you overall. I'm just fucking with you. I'm in a good mood. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a proven system and do this organically without the ads. Okay. And now everybody's like, oh, but that takes so much time. You do ads because this, that. It's like, yeah, it's supposed to take a little bit of time. The ads are kind of a cheat code because if you have a bunch of money, sure, you can just test ads and whatnot, but essentially, the best way to do it is to just prove it organically. And once you know it's working organically, then you can add fuel to the fire with ads and just scale it up from there. You have to earn your way to scale. You can't, you can't just scale just out of scaling. You have to earn your way to be able to scale. And you do this through doing it organically. So how do you do it organically? Well, very easy. You make sure you have first of all, a proper offer in place, right? That's the number one thing you want to do. Have a proper offer in place, essentially something that's going to get your client from point A to point B. No questions asked, right? It's going to happen 8 times out of 10. I like to put it that way. So once you have a proven offer in place, now you need to get your marketing, or not your marketing, but your leads in place. This is usually why people have ads because that's an easy way to get traffic, right? So we're going to get that traffic organically. And it is actually very simple. It's not really that hard. And here's the reason why. The reason why is because you think you need so many followers and so many viewers to make money, but that's not the case. And especially not the case when you're just trying to prove your offer and see if it actually works. What you need is trust and authority. That's literally all you need. If you have a little bit of trust and a little bit of authority, you're already halfway there. So this is so cool because like if you just get your phone and you make a simple, let me see if I can find this for you guys, and you just make a simple IG reel like this, like I've made over here, where you just get like 500 views per reel. Like you can make one right now, you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 200 views or just one reel, right? So here's the thing, you don't need a bunch of followers and a bunch of viewers. What you need is just to start posting content organically every single day. It's as simple as that, but people don't want to do that shit. People would rather spend money on ads and burn a lot of money instead of just fucking post some content. And the coolest thing about the content nowadays, which is so funny, it's like, bro, you don't even have to really like do too much. Like you can literally just like pick your phone up, talk about some shit, post it, and it's gonna get some views. And the coolest part about it is like you just need 200 to 500 views per reel to really gain some sort of audience. Like, dude, if I put you in a room with 500 individuals, you would be scared at shitless, right? So understand that as long as you actually get just start posting, you get some sort of views. All you do with those short form views is you funnel them to YouTube where you have longer form videos where you can really just showcase what you're doing, prove that you have a skill set, prove that people can trust you, prove that you're an authority in what you're talking about. And from there, they're just gonna see the link you have down below, book a call, and get closed. It's really that simple because I see everybody's overcomplicating this, but it's not really that hard. Like I'm genuinely just like making this on a whim because I'm so kind of pissed off and just want to get my point across because I get so mad when I see everybody's running ads and the ads just look shit and then it targets them to a funnel that or a VSL that just does not even look like a fucking VSL. It's just like some completely bullshit basically, and it pisses me off because I see so many people doing it in the wrong way. I'm like, why the fuck are you first of all spending money on ads and sending them to this shit website? So understand this. Start posting content, one reel a day, post 3 YouTube videos, longer form. The longer the better. Obviously not like endlessly long, but the cool part about it is like I don't know if you've seen this study from Google or whatnot, but they say they need like a customer needs like 7 hours of watch time before they're going to trust you and buy something from you. So if you can just ramp that up on YouTube and funnel all of your audience from IG over to YouTube, they're going to watch a 30-minute video on YouTube. They're going to be like, fuck yeah, I like this guy. After 7 hours, they're going to trust you. You're going to be like, oh, what's this guy actually offering? And they see what you're offering, and then they just be like, fuck it, let me jump on a call. Then on the call, you just talk about where they are, where they want to be. You genuinely just see if you can help them, and if you can, close that shit. Couple $1,000, you're good to go. The coolest part about an info business is like you only need to close like 2 to 3 guys max, and you're making basically 10K a month right there. Like if you have a 3K offer and you close 3 guys, that's 9K. So it's like at that point, what are you even doing? Like if you get 200 views per reel and you just post one reel every single day, right? That's 2,000 views in 10 days. That's 6,000 views a month. Out of those 6,000 people, probably what? Let's just say, let's just be super conservative, right? And just let's say 200 out of those have maybe like gone over to your YouTube. And out of those 200 that have gone over to your YouTube, maybe like 10 of them have properly watched like 7 hours. And out of those 10, maybe like 3 will buy. That's 9K right there. And then you just do that every single month. And you're making good money. Like I'm literally talking with this guy on Instagram and he's like, yo, I do short form content. I edit videos and whatnot. I'm like, bro, you're making 2K a month just like editing videos. Why the fuck would you do that shit? Just like fucking start posting some content. It's so funny to me because content nowadays, like people don't want to post content. But I'm like, that's the thing you should be doing. Like you should be creating instead of consuming. Every single business, personal brand, whatever, needs to post content. And the reason why I'm going to tell you right now, especially with AI and everything taking over, it's like you need to be posting content because that's the way you're going to gain trust. Nobody's going to trust a random dude that they it's not posting content, right? So you have to be posting content, otherwise nobody's gonna trust you, nobody's gonna know about you, and that's just the way it is. It's the name of the game. Like, I'm sorry, but it it is the way to go. It genuinely is, but nobody really wants to do it. Like, I'm just fucking me right now. I'm just like putting on the camera and just fucking talking, bro. I don't give a shit. Like, I feel like this video is probably whack as hell, but I feel like I need to get my point across. And that's just who I am, and that's just always who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna create instead of consume. Why would I spend hours and hours and hours on Instagram Reels when I can just turn the camera on and fucking talk? Create some content, get you guys amped up, get you guys to understand that, okay, I actually need to start posting content, start creating instead of consuming. Stop running ads. Fucking do this instead. Start creating, start posting content. That's what you gotta do. It's fucking funny, but it really is that simple. The more content you make as well, the better. Like, dude, if you post one reel a day, you get like I said, 6,000 views a month. If you just post 2 videos a day, that's over 10,000 views a month. Come on, bro. Start fucking posting content, man.